Morning and welcome to the Collins Reading Aloud Project Part 17. 10 more minutes, here we go. Antependia, antependium, antependiums, antepenult, antepenultima, antepenultimas, antepenultimate, antepenults, anteposition, antepositions, anteprandial, anterior, anteriorities, anteriority, anteriorly, anterograde, anteroom, anterooms, antes, antitype, antitypes, antiversion, antiversions, antivert, antiverted, antiverting, antiverts, anthelia, anthelices, anthelion, anthelions, anthelix, anthelixes, anthelminthic, anthelminthics, anthelmintic, anthelmintics, anthem, anthemed, anthemia, anthemic, anthemic, antheming, anthemion, anthemis, anthemises, anthems, anthemwise, anther, antheral, antherid, antheridia, antheridial, antheridium, antherids, antherozoid, antherozoids, antherozooid, antherozoids, anthers, anthersmut, anthersmuts, antheses, anthesis, anthill, anthills, anthocarp, anthocarpus, anthocarps, anthoclaw, anthoclaws, anthocyan, anthocyanin, anthocyanins, anthocyans, anthodia, anthodium, anthoid, anthological, anthologies, anthologize, anthologized, anthologizer, anthologizers, anthologizes, anthologizing, anthologist, anthologists, anthologize, anthologized, anthologized, anthologizer, anthologizers, anthologizes, anthologizing, anthology, anthomania, anthomaniac, anthomaniacs, anthomanias, anthopilus, anthophilus, anthophore, anthophores, anthophilite, anthophilites, anthotaxis, anthotaxi, anthoxanthin, anthozanthin, anthozanthins, anthozoan, anthozoans, anthrozoic, anthracene, anthracenes, anthraces, anthrasic, anthracite, anthracites, anthracitic, anthracnose, anthracnoses, anthracoid, anthracoses, anthracosis, anthranilate, anthranilites, anthranylic, anthraquinone, anthraquinones, anthrax, anthraxes, anthropic, anthropical, anthropobiology, anthropocentric, anthropogenesis, anthropogenesis, anthropogenetic, anthropogenic, anthropogenies, anthropogeny, anthropogenies, anthropogeny, anthropography, anthropoid, anthropoidal, anthropoids, anthropologries, anthropolatry, anthropological, anthropologies, anthropologist, anthropologists, anthropology, anthropometric, anthropometries, anthropometrist, anthropometry, anthropomorph, anthropomorphic, anthropomorphs, anthropopathic, anthropopathies, anthropopathism, anthropopathy, anthropophagy, anthropophagic, anthropophagies, anthropophagite, anthropophagus, anthropophagus, anthropophagy, anthropophobia, anthropophobias, anthropophobic, anthropophobics, anthropophuism, anthropophuisms, anthropophyte, anthropophytes, anthropopsychic, anthroposophic, anthroposophies, anthroposophist, anthroposophy, anthropotomies, anthropotomy, anthros, anthurium, anthuriums, anti-abortion, anti-abortionist, anti-abuse, anti-academic, anti-acne, anti-aditis, anti-aditises, anti-aggression, anti-aging, anti-air, anti-aircraft, anti-aircrafts, anti-alcohol, anti-alcoholism, anti-alcoholisms, anti-alien, anti-allergenic, anti-anemia, anti-anxiety, anti-apartheid, anti-aphrodisiac, anti-ar, anti-arin, anti-arins, anti-armor, anti-armor, anti-arrhythmic, anti-arrhythmics, anti-ars, anti-arthritic, anti-arthritics, anti-arthritis, anti-asthma, anti-asthmatic, anti-asthmatics, anti-atom, anti-atoms, anti-authority, anti-auxin, anti-auxins, anti-bacchi, anti-bacchiae, anti-bacchius, anti-backlash, antibacterial, antibacterials, anti-ballistic, anti-barbarous, anti-barbarouses, anti-baryon, anti-baryons, anti-bias, anti-bilious, anti-billboard, antibioses, antibiosis, antibiotic, antibiotically, antibiotics, anti-black, anti-blackism, anti-blackisms, antibodies, antibody, anti-boss, anti-bourgeois, anti-boycott, anti-bug, anti-burglar, anti-burglary, anti-buser, anti-busers, anti-business, anti-busing, anti-busing, antic, anti-caking, antical, antically, anti-cancer, anti-capitalism, anti-capitalisms, anti-capitalist, anti-capitalists, anti-car, anti-carcinogen, anti-carcinogens, anticaries, anti-catalyst, anti-catalysts, anti-cathode, anti-cathodes, anti-Catholic, anti-cellulite, anti-censorship, anti-claw, anti-chloristic, anti-clause, anti-choice, anti-choicer, anti-choicers, anti-cholesterol, anti-cholinergic, antichrist, anti-Christian, anti-Christianly, antichrists, antichthones, anti-church, anti-cigarette, anticipant, anticipants, anticipatable, anticipate, anticipated, anticipates, anticipating, anticipation, anticipations, anticipative, anticipatively, anticipator, anticipatorily, anticipators, anticipatory, anticize, anticized, anticizes, anticizing, anticity, anticivic, anticivism, anticivisms, anticize, anticized, anticizes, anticizing, antic, antic, anticked, antics, anticking, antics, anticlassical, anticlastic, anticlerical, anticlericalism, anticlericals, anticlimactic, anticlimactical, anticlimax, anticlimaxes, anticlinal, anticlinals, anticline, anticlines, anticling, anticlinoria, anticlinorium, anticlinoriums, anticlockwise, anticlotting, antically, anticoagulant, anticoagulants, anticodon, anticodons, anticoincidence, anticold, anticollision, anticolonial, anticolonialism, anticolonialist, anticommercial, anticommunism, anticommunisms, anticommunist, anticommunists, anticompetitive, anticonsumer, anticonvulsant, anticonvulsants, anticonvulsive, anticonvulsives, anticorporate, anticorrosion, anticorrosions, anticorrosive, anticorrosives, anticorruption, anticus, anticrack, anticreative, anticrime, anticruelty, antics, anticult, anticults, anticultural, anticyclone, anticyclones, anticyclonic, antidandruff, antidazzle, antidefamation, antidemocratic, antidepressant, antidepressants, antidepression, antiderivative, antiderivatives, antidesiccant, antidesiccants, antidevelopment, antidiabetic, antidiabetics, antidiarrheal, antidiarrheals, antidiarrheal, antidiarrheals, antidilution, antidiuretic, antidiuretics, antidogmatic, antidora, antidoron, antidotal, antidotally, antidote, antidoted, antidotes, antidoting, antidraft, antidromic, antidromically, antidrug, antidumping, antidumpings, antidune, antidunes, anti-economic, anti-educational, anti-egalitarian, anti-electron, anti-electrons, anti-elite, anti-elites, anti-elitism, anti-elitisms, anti-elitist, anti-elitists, anti-emetic, anti-emetics, antient, anti-entropic, antients, anti-epilepsy, anti-epileptic, anti-epileptics, anti-erotic, anti-estrogen, anti-estrogens, anti-evolution, anti-evolutions, anti-family, anti-fascism, anti-fascisms, anti-fascist, anti-fascists, anti-fashion, anti-fashionable, anti-fashions, anti-fat, anti-fatigue, anti-febrile, anti-febriles, anti-federalist, anti-federalists, anti-female, anti-feminine, anti-feminism, anti-feminism, anti-feminisms, anti-feminist, anti-feminists, anti-ferromagnet, anti-fertility, anti-filibuster, anti-filibusters, anti-flu, anti-foam, anti-foaming, anti-fog, anti-fogging, anti-foreclosure, anti-foreign, anti-foreigner, anti-formalist, anti-fouling, anti-foulings, anti-fraud, anti-freeze, anti-freezes, anti-friction, anti-fungal, anti-fungals, anti-fur, anti-gambling, anti-gang, anti-gay, antigen, anti-gene, anti-genes, antigenic, antigenically, antigenicities, antigenicity, antigens, anti-glare, anti-globulin, anti-globulins, anti-government, anti-graft, anti-gravities, anti-gravity, anti-gropelos, 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 anti-growth, anti-gorilla, anti-gun, anti-halation, anti-halations, anti-helices, anti-helix, anti-helixes, anti-helmin. I'll stop there because that was a really hard one, and I'll start with that tomorrow. That's 10 minutes, and I'll see you tomorrow.